Konami is giving a selection contract in New Year, and one name that is already creating discussion is Dean Huijsen. My messages are filling up with one very specific question. Bro, if I already have Marquinhos, do I really need to go for this Dean Huijsen? And honestly, that question makes complete sense. Both are build-up center backs and both are strong defensively. But choosing the wrong player here, it means you lose a rare opportunity to add a genuinely good card to your squad. And once that choice is gone, there is no going back, and we have seen this before. A lot of players still regret not picking Batistuta when they had the chance. Today, before Dean Huijsen even arrives, I will break down whether he will be an upgrade to your defense if you already have Marquinhos as your main centre back. Let's start with Marquinhos. Marquinhos is already very balanced centre backs in eFootball. High defensive awareness, excellent engagement, strong aggression and very reliable positioning. On top of that, he comes with a proper defensive Showtime skill like aerial fort, which directly improves his aerial abilities. Another advantage Marquinhos has is his speed. He is simply faster than Dean Huijsen, and if you play high defensive line, then that matters a lot. Marquinhos recovers quicker, tracks runs better and feels more comfortable when opponents start spamming through balls. Now let's talk about Dean Huijsen. In terms of player ID, Huijsen looks interesting. He is extremely tall, physically strong, and his defensive awareness and engagement stat is very solid. But the bad part is his Showtime skill. Huijsen's Showtime skill is a visionary pass, and for a centre back, that skill simply does not make much sense. And I think Konami did this intentionally because with skills like long reach tackle or aerial fort, he would have been too good to give for free. Speed is the second issue here. Huijsen's base speed and acceleration are not very good, especially when you consider the current meta. Yes, you will be able to adjust his build and push him closer to around 85, but even then he will still feel slower than Marquinhos in recovery situations. However, here is something that Huijsen brings, something that Marquinhos simply cannot, and that is the height. The advantage you get with Dean Huijsen's height is absolutely massive. Against cross spamming teams, he will be a nightmare to deal with. Long balls, corners, back post crosses, this is where Huijsen will shine. His reach and physical presence will allow him to win headers that Marquinhos might struggle with purely because of height difference. If you often face opponents who rely heavily on wide play and crossing, Huijsen could genuinely save you some goals. So when you put everything together, the decision becomes much clearer. Marquinhos will be the better all-round centre back. He is faster, more balanced and has a Showtime skill that directly boosts his defensive impact. Huijsen on the other hand will be a more situational. His Showtime skill is weak for his role. His speed is a concern, but his height advantage is insane. Now this does not mean Huijsen will be a bad card. It just means they both have their pros and cons. So before making your final selection, when this card releases, think about what your defense actually struggles with, pace or aerial threats, because in the end, picking the right defender is not about hype or ratings. It's about solving problems your squad already has. For example, if you already have a destroyer like Cannavaro who is very fast but lacks height, then you should add this Dean Huijsen in your team to complement Cannavaro. They both will compensate for each other's weaknesses. And if you still have more questions regarding who to pick, comment below. I'm always ready for help. So that's it for the video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.